Hey guys, welcome back to Instructions for Humanity. I was just doing my everyday task and I thought that I would start to bring you guys just more live channel messages. So I started to feel the energy of Yahshua Jesus. I've been doing a lot of videos about Yahshua Jesus over the past few days, and I was going to take a nap right before I got ready to go work out. And all of a sudden, just the energy hit me, and then my printer started to turn on by itself. So I can tell that the energy is here. So let's go ahead and see what Yahshua Jesus or any of the other members of my cosmic family would like to say today. But I'm really feeling that Yahshua Jesus is around. So here's the process. There is only one leg to stand on now. I, Yeshua Jesus, am making your foundation unsteady. I'm seeing an image of someone sitting in a chair or about to sit in a chair, and the chair is being kicked right before they can sit down. So I, Yeshua Jesus, am causing for you to only stand on one leg. Yeshua Jesus, what does that mean? Humanity's security blanket is being ripped from underneath them. Humanity is in for a rude awakening. The blinders are off of the eyes, the collective eyes of humanity. That is what I mean. The other leg was an artificial leg. It was the artificial intelligence that the market makers of this world put around all of you guys, but that is being kicked. That is being returned to sender. So now you only have one leg to stand on. And that leg to stand on is truth. And this one leg that humanity will now stand on is not developed because you have never developed truth. Humanity has always been held up with the unrighteous, artificial matrix makers' artificial limb. But now there is only one leg. It is I that has gotten rid of the artificial leg. And now the leg that you have must be developed. How can humanity develop this leg? Well, this is your leg of truth. In the end, truth will be the only thing you can stand on. So you must fight for the truth. If you do not fight for the truth, you will perish. If you cling on to the artificial leg that I have already removed, you will perish. A lot of people will perish because this artificial limb that has been removed from many, they can still feel the phantom pain of it, even though that artificial leg is no longer around. If they were just to widen their eyes just a bit more, they could see the truth, but they are still feeling the phantom pain from when the leg was removed. But you must fight for truth. You must bring war for truth. This is not the time to lollygag. This is not the time for a peaceful protest. Those days are long gone, as you see that they have never worked and will never work. Truth is all you have to stand on, and whoever fights for truth, even if they shall lose their so-called body, they will never die. It's time to turn the benches over in the church house. Go in and extract the wicked hymns that they sing that are not of the truth leg, but of the artificial leg that I have already removed. I am removing church figureheads. Yes, it is I, Yahshua Jesus. I am removing, I see 99% of church figureheads, for they have been held up with the artificial leg, and therefore they have met their destruction and will continue to meet their destruction as the eyes of the unfollowed, as the eyes of their followers will begin to unfollow. It is I, Yahshua Jesus, that has come to cause this destruction. Most churches have risen with the artificial leg and now will fall because of the extraction of it. I'm bringing new colors and I'm bringing new life. I'm bringing the artillery. I'm bringing the shields for you to fight. I am the financier of the new army. It is I, Master, King, Yahshua Jesus. I am not a religious figurehead. I am a child of the light that goes before. The light is who we must give reverence to. The light is our divine, and I am a loyal subject of the light, just as all of you, chosen ones. I will sacrifice myself just as I have sacrificed myself. Not the stories that they have told you, but the real sacrifice is to shine my light in the middle of the darkness, in the middle of the dark sea, so that our children that are of the light can swim to the shoreland. I am the commander. You can choose to follow me, or you can choose not to, but you will not know the way. For it is I that is the one that can develop the leg of truth, the only leg that you have left. You will not make it out in the wilderness on your own because your leg is not strong. Although it has to uphold a 200-pound man, it is the leg of a baby when in fact you are a giant. That is why I am here to sacrifice myself once again, to be the light, to lead the way for the pack. Why did we have an artificial leg? Because this humanity is an artificial construct. This earth that humanity has been birthed into, the energy of this earth that this humanity has been birthed into, is an artificial construct. There is true earth, there is true spirit, there is true consciousness, but it can never lie within something that is artificial. And although you are not, your old artificial leg was the one upholding it all. So now that that has fallen away and will continue to fall away, you will have to trust, you will have to strengthen the leg of truth. The leg of truth is the only leg that will support you as we move forward in this time continuum frequency. So, Yahshua Jesus, yesterday I woke up with immense pain in my right foot. Is this the message that you were trying to lead me to? It is the message, my child. You are very in tune with your body. So it is very easy to send you messages in this way. What else do you want to say about the church? Well, just know that the church has fallen. You may see the bricks and the sticks and the wood, but the churches have fallen. There is no more church. There is only truth. And unfortunately, the truth has been undeveloped in most. There will be church, but these old brick and mortars must fall to the ground, must crumble and be destroyed in order for them to be rebuilt in the hearts of man. When they are rebuilt in the hearts of man, that is when man will arrive to the new frequency, to the new true earth, to their earth. No more artificial qualities about it. Why have you gotten rid of these churches? As you know, it is time. As you know what time it is. They were imposters. They were to take in the herd. And I'm seeing a group of people going into a church collectively, and then they're coming out whole and complete. They're coming out with more knowledge. They're coming out with truth, but that didn't happen. And that's why the spirit, the energy of Yahshua Jesus is getting rid of these churches. Can you tell me more about the artificial earth? Why now? Why remove the artificial leg now? What about all the other times when you let the artificial leg stand, brother? Because if I would have removed the artificial leg, there would be no leg at all to support humanity, and this humanity would have crashed and burned and all died. So I allowed the artificial leg to stand a bit longer so that the truth, the leg of truth, could be developed even if it cannot fully support its weight, it is at least formed, and once formed out of the womb, it can be expanded upon. So that is why, sister. Want to know more about the artificial leg? I want to know more about this artificial earth. I want to know more about it. It's almost comical how everyone is coming to their awakening, their truth state, all at the same time. It's comical because there is too much data, too much information, too much right knowledge, too much inner knowing for the artificial leg to stand. So if I didn't remove the artificial leg, then guess what? That would mean that Yahshua Jesus is also artificial, and I am not. I'm hearing I am a man, a very proud man. Okay, all right. Okay, proud man, Yahshua Jesus. I see you. I see you. I am a man. So he wants us to know that he is a man. He is a man. He's a holy man, a spirit man. Very, very masculine. I'm feeling very, very masculine, very, very masculine energy. So you are not part of this fake artificial system, and that is why you have removed the artificial leg, because humanity now has their baby leg, so to speak, formed. Okay, now I'm understanding. I'm trying not to say certain things. This is just Jesus saying. Certain things that I've already told you that I do not want to speak of in this, but what I can tell you is that humanity has cracked the code. And just like I'm seeing like a chicken giving birth, and the baby, the egg is hatching. And I see like the beak of the mother helping the chicken, is breaking the shell a little bit more, making it easier for the chicken to come out. The baby chicken is going to come out anyway, but the mother is assisting. So Yahshua Jesus is saying that is what he is doing as this proud man, as the commander, as the light. That is what he's doing. He is protecting his chickadees, And so that is the reason why, because we have already risen to a certain point. So because he is not made of this fake, false energy, he is to help us, because the true ones that are here, the chosen ones that are here, are the only ones that can be hatched. Meaning, there are false people, fake people walking this earth. You guys call them NPCs, non-playable characters. You guys call them the non-chosen ones. You call them the unawoken ones. That is why the media is trying to enlarge this woke culture, because it is their way of trying to insert themselves into the herd that will be saved by their truth leg. They want to insert themselves, but the truth is they are not woke. They are the robots that is part of the artificial leg that has been removed. And so you will see many of these people will start to be exposed, and they're going to be exposed by your inner heart space enlarging, by your inner heart space shining the light on the truth. And any being, any human, any object that does not reflect back your true heart space will be then deemed as unjust and unfit to move forward, and therefore they will perish. and you will be the one that will bring them down when your heart reveals who they are. They are false. They are part of the artificial construct. Can you remove this pain from my leg now? I got the message, my foot. Come on, remove it because it really hurts me. Okay, so Yahshua Jesus is saying, how do you think I feel? I'm hurt by this. How do you think I feel? I have watched my children, but they have lied about me. They have said that I am the sky god, and I am not. They have made me in images that are unthinkable, because I am the unthinkable. You will not see me. You will only see an image that you hold in your heart of me, but you will not see me because of my light. I'm in the image of the light that goes before. There will never be an image that you could pick up in your energy field in this life, in the middle life, or the next life. If you see an image of me, it is not me. Because there is no image. There is just existence of thyself. So your leg hurts because I want you to understand how I am hurt. I am hurt because these so-called churches, these brick and mortars that have fallen, they have lied about me to my children and to my kinship. They have lied about me. They have taken the word and twisted it for their own selfish gain. They have lied about me. They have lied about me. They're telling people that I am judging them. I am not judging them. For it is thee that judge me. They're telling people that they're going to go to hell. That is not true. They're telling people that I'm going to save them from their own wrecking balls, from their own fireworks that they set off. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. I can only lead the way with the light, which is why I am here. I can only show you the way out, but I cannot do the work for you. For if you need someone to do the work for you, then you are also part of the artificial leg, which I have destroyed. I can feel Yahshua Jesus is really hurt because he was showing me that they overlaid a lie on top of him, which let people say there is no Yahshua Jesus because there is no Jesus, because there is no letter J, because there is no tomb, there is no, there is no historical facts that are concrete. So they have purposely laid a lie on top of him, and that is why he's telling me that he is being resurrected. He is being resurrected. He is resurrecting himself from the lie. That is the reason why the artificial leg has left. When he resurrected himself from the lie, from the energy of the lie, that is how the artificial leg was destroyed. And that's how the leg of truth that he is standing on is now getting stronger and stronger and stronger, because people are coming into their truth state because the artificial leg is gone. So now truth is the only leg that we have. And like he said, if you cannot stand on the leg of truth, then you are part of the artificial leg that will also be destroyed. Stay with me. 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 I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Y'all, this, I ain't saying that. I don't even talk like that. I'm gonna say, he says I'm a real nigga. Okay. I'm a real one. That's what Yahshua Jesus is saying. Wow. Okay. He said it's not a race thing. It's just I'm speaking the lingo of the earth. Okay, that is hilarious. Okay. You're still here. That's great. Is there anything else you would like to tell humanity? Let's talk about the prayers. Please stop praying to me if you are not going to listen and receive the messages. Let me repeat that. Please stop praying to me if you refuse to sit and listen to the messages. I have given so many people messages, especially Christians. What you don't understand is prayer is a one-way communication. In order to have a conversation, you have to be willing to listen for my response. And that is where humanity is falling short. And especially a lot of my loyal supporters, my loyal Christians. But you are not listening. You send up all of these prayers, but when I send someone in your life to deliver a message that is opposite from what your so-called religion told you, you reject them. If you reject them, then you reject me. You reject my love. You reject my heart. And that is what pains me. Just remember, communication with any of the divine's children is two-way. A prayer sends up the request, and the stillness answers it. The stillness is Mother God who will answer it. I am the one. I am the receiver. You can put it on my back, on my shoulders. I am strong. I can handle it all. But at some point, you will have to listen in order to receive. You will have to expand in consciousness in order to receive, because most of the times I will send the answer in people that do not look like you, people who do not move like you, people who that are in a different tax bracket than you. And so therefore, your prayer is void. When you don't listen to the response, the prayer is voided out, and you're wondering why your prayers are not being answered. That is the reason why. So prayer is to be a two-way communication. You have to listen in the stillness. You have to accept answers that come from other sources outside of your narrow-minded view. Okay. What else do you want to tell humanity? Just one thought at a time, one thought at a time, one thought at a time. I'm hearing go back. I'm hearing the word go back. Okay, what is it? Haughtiness? He's saying that he's saying, okay, I got on the Christians. Now let me get on you conscious folks. The conscious community has a haughtiness. The haughtiness is they are above the rebuke, above the correction. The haughtiness is the knowledge. Yes, it is right knowledge that you've gained, but if you are negative because you have the knowledge, then you do not have right knowledge. So this haughtiness that the conscious community has is that they put themselves above religious people. They put themselves above atheists. They put themselves above everyone who they feel does not have and hold the same knowledge. This is the haughtiness. This is the ego, which, as you know, is being destroyed right now. So you can also be destroyed with that. Remove your haughtiness, turn around. I'm hearing the India Irie song, Go Back to the Middle. So Yahshua Jesus is saying, you need to go back to the middle. So let's say how religious people there are so far over here in religion, and then the conscious people are so far over here in their consciousness, in their higher frequency consciousness. He's telling them to go back to the middle. So a little dabble here, a little dabble there, go back to the middle. So are the religious people to come up in consciousness, and the haughtiness of the conscious community is to bring it down, bring the ego aspect of it down. The knowledge is good, but the ego, and they think that they are above even gods. They think that there are no other gods and that they are just God. Okay, let's segue into this, because Yahshua Jesus, you know that I teach a lot on this channel that we are God. That is the haughtiness that I'm talking about. The haughtiness only becomes haughtiness when you do not understand how to gauge it, how to gauge your godship. Your I am awareness needs to be gauged. Okay, he's showing me an example of when you turn on, if you have a gas stove and you turn on the gas stove, right? You know how it sparks, like it's at the highest level, so it has to spark the pilot of the stove. But then after the spark, you get a lot of the heat coming up, the fire rather. Then you have to turn it down to get to the right cooking temperature. So he's saying that, yes, it is necessary to have this haughtiness for a moment, to understand who you are, to understand that you are God. But eventually, if you want to make anything, you won't make any dish, you won't do anything on this earth or the next if you do not turn down the haughtiness, turn down the hotness of the flame. So it's the right temperature to work with, to be prosperous, to evolve. Because you cannot evolve if you have that the high flame going. You won't be able to make anything. A lot of things are made at the lower level. A lot of the beautiful things that we have on this earth are made with just a little heat. With just a little heat. So my conscious people, you can take that. You can take this image. You need to turn the flame down so that you can lead the way. Because when your flame is so high, other people who I want to follow you cannot follow you, because you will burn them, because your flame is too high. So turn it down to the perfect temperature, so that way you can work with all people. Do you understand? Yeah. What else do you want to say? I always enjoy our conversations, sister. You're so easy to talk to. Thank you. Okay, he wants to address something that I've said before. Okay, so the other day I did a video and I was telling you guys how I did a channel with him, the Five Night Stampede, the cosmic gods who are coming to destroy Earth at the end of the age. Um, and he corrected me during that. I was like, this was late at night. I think I was woken up out of my sleep, and he was one of the cosmic gods that gave me this message, and he wants to just talk about being a savior. He's not a savior in the sense where he's going to take you and rapture you up and put you in a blanket and put you in heaven forever and ever. Amen. That's not the kind of savior that he is. Like, he's saying regular smegular. I was just a light. I was just a light wave. I was just a light. I was just walking the earth in my light. I was all about the light. I served the light. I was just regular smegular. That's what he's saying. I was regular smegular. And then they put an overlay of Jesus on top of him. So that's why people cannot separate the lie from the truth. But of course, he's gotten rid of the artificial leg. So now people will be able to separate it. But what he's saying is how he does save. And he sees that. And you have to understand that, like, he's talking about there are different beings that have created humanity, but it's almost as if he is the father, the adopted, I'm hearing surrogate father, adopted father, surrogate father of all. It's not that he has given birth to anyone to be their actual real father, to save them, but because he was that light that was all about the light and loved the light, and the light goes before all of us, he became like a surrogate father to humanity in that way. So he wants people to know that the way he saves is just by being regular smegular. He was the light. He was all about the light. He rejoiced in the light when he was here, and he's doing that now. And that is the example to follow. That is how you are going to save yourself. You know, he's still holding the light for you to follow. That's why we have goodness and mercy and good people come into our lives, and that's why we get justice, and all of those things is part of his light that he's in. But to him, it's regular smegular, because that's just how he is. You know, he didn't really see himself as magic. He just saw himself as regular smegular, as a follower of the light, which he has always upheld and will always uphold. But that is how he saves. You can follow in that example. But like we discuss, the people who cannot save themselves, those are the people who he physically takes. And those are the people who go to heaven and they get a new life script and they come back down with full awareness and consciousness in a better life script, so that they can still go ahead and follow the light. So that he wants me to clear that up, because he's like, so he wants me to admit it. Okay, I admit it. So he wants me to correct myself here on, this live recording, saying that Jesus cannot save. So he's saying, I cannot save you in a traditional sense that they tell you. But if you do not have a full cup, if you do not have expansion, enough room to expand the heart space, then I will save you as your surrogate father. I will save you, but I can only save you from this said existence. I cannot save you from the total existence of this. He's called. It's almost like he's kneading the earth, like the earth is being kneaded together. So you can't be saved from this. It's like you're in there. He can move things around for you. That's what I'm kind of getting. Can move it around, give you a better, maybe you're born over here. Maybe the next time you be born over here, you have more access to more light, to more people, to better circumstance, to come into your own truth, to start building your own leg of truth. So that's what he wants me to clear up. That's what he can do for you. Because he's not your birth father, is what I'm hearing. He's a surrogate father because of he just follows the light of the all, the light that goes before every creation. And so that is how he became, by default, I'm hearing, a surrogate father. So he hopes that everyone can understand that. Okay. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so going back, he's showing me again the earth is being like molded. It's like people are stuck in there's goo. Like the goo is the circumstances of life. Um, he's saying there is a maker. There is a maker. And I'm seeing the maker is the one that has this earth and molding it. But see, within that, I see beings, humans. A lot of people are stuck in the goo of it. Like you're making what? You're rolling some dough, right? And you got little specks of, I don't know, sugar. And the sugar is stuck within the dough. Or little specks of pepper or something that ain't supposed to be in there. It's like you're stuck. That he's describing the matrix to me. Like he can't take you out of it. Only you can free yourself from the matrix. But a lot of us with our circumstances and we're weighed down with our everyday problems. That's how we get stuck inside of the goo of this matrix that is always being formed and moved and remolded. So he can give you, he can take you that you were on the right, he can put you on the left and put you on another side of the world and help you get a new life script and all of that. But see, this goo that you're in, that's the he's calling it the giant of the soul. Like the giant of the soul expression has to free itself from it. That is how you know that you are a giant. If he were to pick you out of that, you would still be small. What use would you be to live thousands of lives and still be an infant that can't take care of themselves? It's better for you to be in a matrix, to be in the goo, in the dough. It's better for you to be there than to be a baby, an infant, after thousands of incarnations, still lost, still in your infancy. You will be destroyed. So that is why he doesn't rescue people from the matrix. Either you break out on your own when you are the giant, then you can support yourself. You're an adult, basically, is what he's saying. You can support yourself outside of this. But for him to pick you out and just say, hey, I'm taking you out of the matrix, a crow would just come and just snap you up right then. So for your own protection, it's better that you stay in the goo. Wow, that's kind of dope, Yeshua. Wow, it's better you stay in the goo because you'll be an infant still, and you basically won't have any protection. So I see. Okay. Y'all, I don't know why. You know, Yeshua Jesus is kind of funny. He's showing me like an old school movie with like you know, what do you call it? Gangster movie, you know, he like you know how you see Michael Jackson in his Smooth Criminal video. He's showing me an image like a man in a suit like that with like a gangster hat. Like I don't know why. I don't know. He's he's being silly. Is that supposed to be you, Yeshua? Is that supposed to be you? I think that's supposed to be him. That's what he's showing me. Okay. Okay, okay. Are you a smooth criminal? Oh my goodness. So yeah, he's really funny in fact though. What else do you want to say? What else do you want to know? Let's see. Let me sit here for a moment. He's just pointing out when he was talking about praying. So for people who don't know how to listen to him, he's just making a reference that the what I'm doing right now, the deep breathing, that's all you need to do to listen, to get the answer to your prayer request. Because if you don't like take the time to listen, then the basically I'm seeing that the prayer just becomes a falling prayer, basically. So so just breathe is he's just making emphasis to that now. He's saying that we're gonna all win. Like not to worry. If you just follow the example, just be a lover of the light, just as he is a lover of the light. Just be regular smegular is what is pretty much the message he wants to leave us with is all you have to do is be a lover of the light, of everything just and everything right and everything balanced as well. Be a lover of higher vibrational things. That's all you have to do. That's how you win. There is no magic pill. There is no magic potion. There is nothing exorbitant that you need to do. There's no amount of money that you could give to receive it. You know, there isn't. All you have to do is follow the light. Follow, stand on the leg of truth. He's making a reference to what I always say. That's funny at the end of the videos. And truth is the light that will always guide us home. He's making references that that's literally all we have to do. Stand on our leg of truth, and that is the guidance. We will always see the light once we stand on truth. So that's just what the energy of Yeshua Jesus would like to say today. Thank you so much. Much respect to you, much love to you. Thank you for showing us the way. Thank you for your light and your wisdom and the inner guidance that you press upon our heart spaces. I love you. I love you. I love you. And so it is as we walk together in divine love. I end this transmission.